And welcome to the port city of Visakhapatnam. Before we move to Thiruvananthapuram on the Malabar coast, one final time as we zoom into this ground. It's a great venue. We've seen some good cricket from India in the first T20I. We come up to the second game in this 5-match series. We're live from the ACA BDCA Cricket Stadium in Visakhapatnam. Big crowd coming in, loud crowd as well. And what more do you expect? Plenty of energy. You saw the Indian. Well,
I think that's quite some time in the middle.
Too, Mithali, when you have, it's fine to go round the wicket straight up.
They can get the Sri Lankan.
At mid-off, Harmanpreet Kaur does
Much fuller because she's always hanging on the back on that back foot. So get her to drive.
with that single. So far, a one change. Chad chipped in the air, straight down the ground.
To push the ball. Then Sri Lanka lose the first to walk back.
Great for two experienced campaigners out there in the middle.
Slightly short. Off to a confident start in the previous game too.
A bit slow, and that get off mid-on.
Change of
that wicket and that chip cotton, and that's how she's just pitching, maybe hitting a crack across the line, so she's in a bit of a tangle.
kept out in the end. Well, Chamariyata.
That was squeezer. Timing the ball. Accumulates a boundary.
To use her feet against Krantiga. Umpires on field. Vrindarak today and Janani. Work again from this time Pereira.
Talking about Chamariyata Patu, even in the bowl. So I think this is his game.
May have been a chance to Sri.
Yeah, contender early. And what was Charani doing? She was charging in as if it was a. And you can see Smriti Mandana and her.
For Sri Lanka, 13 runs, 22 for 1. And through the power play. Biding her time is Atapatu in women's T20Is against Sri Lanka. One uses the width.
It was good, just that she pitched to play expansive off stump, especially outside off stump. She's
Good follow-up delivery from Sneharan. 27 for 1.
To dismiss Vishmi Gunara, finding everyone.
Yeah, very impressive.
Patu and Sri Lanka.
She's looking good. Angle. Straight. Atapatu gets her.
Stump trying to slow, actually maximized it. That out of the park. It's from Chamariyata Patu.
How quickly did she pick up the length on that? The seam position was good, but the 72 meters, that's
The bat. The sound wicket and a deep square leg, and Arundhati.
As she gets down to the non-striker end, she has been busy at the other end.
Arundhati Reddy nicely angled. Really looking dangerous here.
For 1. Nice skyscrapers for Sri Lanka. Barely getting to is unmoved. Mark, should the captain take the review?
clarity there.
Takes it. It was looking so dangerous here this evening.
Just the batters. Doesn't matter how aggressive out in the deep. Challenge Atapattu. She went it up nicely and the ball dipping on it. And Amanjot Kaur doesn't drop those. She for 31 and Sri Lanka.
Will come another day.
There.
Terrific. Always willing to take up the response.
Nicely done. It didn't work out. 39 patient in. That's exactly the dismissed. And now it's Amanjot Kaur to get your third seamer in. Verma.
Atapattu, big one. She still wanted to take it. That would have been a...
Just a part of experience for Sneha.
Because if you have the skill, you don't have that Atapattu garners.
Get to the boundary. Safer shot. Atapattu got dismissed.
Early Sri Lankan innings today is that they're...
Fair point, Vidya. Better fielders have been placed on the go and have a little bit of a giggers, and you would want. He's one of those players you would. 47 for 2. Good cricket. Now Vaishnavi Sharma.
The Indian spinners have been.
But just to
Where she's mistimed the shot.
they mean business. Again for this young bowler.
The Sri Lankan batters needed to put up to play shots, and they were made fiction. The left-hander.
Really well. 3 boundaries on by Vaishnavi Sharma. 60.
I think she's mixing up her bowlers. Sneha Rana been hit.
The reasons why Sneha Rana came into bowl, she bowled.
4 more runs. You drop the ball.
Position. Was ready to play that shot.
In the previous game from Sri Lanka, a lot more proactive in the way. Only 16 runs given away in that first.
There's a little Sri Lankan bowlers into 18% that the Indian bowlers were hitting at the stumps. The bowlers, we're seeing it from cricket. Comes back to this lovely is being hosted here when it did that first.
Just look at the way Sneha Rana. 2 left.
Have also kept up the run rate. They want to execute the shots, but today we've seen few shots. Sneha Rana
Come out. It's essential that they. Sneha Rana, vastly experienced.
Guy World Cup, she's really worked on this 80.
I think that's a very valid. 5 dot deliveries. So they're pretty confident in facing the.
By Sneha Rana. 60 all for drinks. But looking at what the Sri Lanka away from that hitting arc or
I
possibly.
think it could be one reason is that they sort of said the Sri Lankan batters more. We've seen 20. Could be that is the reason.
Anjum and Mithali, too much is made. You do it whichever way you want to do. Ground, so I wouldn't look too much into it. The hands didn't come together, the legs didn't.
Straight, says Sri Charni.
A bit of a nothing shot there by Hasi. In no position to easiest of a catch there. Kavisha Dilari.
The bat. Just the 4 runs off the over. Six overs, 36. They're just not getting it, WB. But
What firm control.
Jemima Rodriguez. It'll just be the single.
Control, like the variations that they're looking to bowl.
Positions. That's what the Indian.
And both the spinners.
Against Nehrana. 16 up, 99 for.
Down the Tantik out. Never easy coming.
Good footwork, a bit of it. Couldn't get to it. Incredible effort nonetheless.
Lights are pretty low. Taking on the arm. Should be sent to Gayatri Venugopalan.
Can we start with your first side on angle, please? Angle with the zoomer or the other side on.
Strides in.
That is
But for her. Be taken, he who's taken. She's the.
Vaishnavi. After that, couple of wicket, but was mighty impressive in it.
Jot, Indian team. She swoops in, and Sri Lanka are 6 down.
Boundary, whether it's deep. Kavisha has to walk back.
Bias. So Harman deciding to go with this.
They've kept it tight.
Not connected at all. So wicket this one and gets another.
Vaishnavi, and a good catch by Smriti Mandana, captain. Himani walk.
I think the smartest bit would be did was find the fielder.
Creates room.
Oh, another one maybe enough to get a run out.
TV umpire to director, we have
That is when she came pretty quickly to the stump. Up second run out, maybe easy one of run outs once again in the
Last over.
game. Tamari Attapattu need 129 from their stip.
Look at those numbers for this stylish left-hand batter have been for Shefali Verma. She will do enough damage. Just not enough runs on the board last time. On the money.
Shefali Verma to try and hang in there. He has always been an ally.
That a player which has immense.
Think of doing what she's capable of doing. Absolutely exciting.
Verma Veda and considering the fact.
More for the fact that if she gets eight balls at her, keep her quiet.
At the start of the innings, standing at.
One has to also bear in mind she's been around.
Off the mark for Shefali. Position.
The details from is called mild-tempered, soft.
Kavya Kavindi. First T20I dismissed. Wrong line.
Yeah, she does get a bit of shape.
Kavya was pretty impressive to Chamari Attapattu and the
Smriti Mandana shaped the ball.
And then completing tanders.
Shefali Verma on the move.
she stayed quiet in the first over. She charges for the Pacers and gets the first boundary.
Down.
Bowler. And there she was shimming. Big stride forward.
The aggression is happening.
Fuller length delivery and could seem position, but
should get a couple.
And I've batted with Shefali. Have to take a single and put her on strike.
And it's got enough legs. The first 6.
and she's late in the bottom, and that's the reason she's become such a difficult.
Ball. And you don't, if you see a Shefali Verma trying to hit, nice. 3 done, 29 for Nolo.
Change in the bowling has worked for Sri Lanka. And
Flighted, but she kept it away from Smith as possible. Easy, able to continue from there.
what a crucial
Out.
boundary.
Sit there, Jemima Rodriguez. The delivery there by Kavisha.
Sri Lankan batters were at the crease. They never used Jemima was at the crease.
For 1.
And that is something which will...
As an opening pair, you want them to give a good.
Verma made a bit of pressure.
Put bowlers under pressure. Enough.
I think she was.
This time straighter, back-to-back bounce.
Karanavira found her rhythm, her towel.
Yeah, when you look at the Indian batting lineup, Mithali, powerhouse. Think of the others. Smriti Mandana, Jemima.
It as well, made room, run 50 up for India.
The no ball, the free hit. Jimmy found herself beyond side.
Welcomes Chamria.
Yeah, she's in that kind of a mood to hit bowling here. Starting with one.
Wait. It's a big one for Verma.
This was tossed up. Line was quite prepared.
Right again. 4 boundary.
Yeah, the entertainment for us here in...
That's sensible, and she gets that rhythm and momentum.
The leg side, fielder does well. In terms of runs, and will come across. To a boundary. Just
This is a little bit here for Jemima Rodriguez for a boundary.
Know that Shefali the top this time and goes off. Jemima, the invitation was there.
21 for the partnership, incredible.
Something really flow boundary. She's always going to find single, and I think that is very important in a team. Don't
So good through that region. Round. But
India are gorging on some loose one in the 2 overs that she has bowled, and
Jemima Rodriguez is able to act.
as a bowler, especially as a spinner,
I think field placement becomes very important. The stumps are towards the leg stump, not. He's the one we see as the aggressor, and
It's those singles and twos after. That's what. As we talk, finds the fielder Kavisha there.
yeah, lavishing so much. The area she wanted to access in the end. India 87 for.
her way out to the middle. Now play. East ends
the batting from India. And she does it very nicely.
Fair. Shefali Verma has saw a couple of fielders are on the back foot. Might as well
Do it.
assurance in her footwork. The
Ali. Century. Her 12th half century.
Strike rate. And we all big 6.
And pull for 4.
Onto the crease. You know that. Just enough to stop.
Short a delivery. And he's looking to finish in
Shouldn't have been a.
third. Just the 6th.
They're two different styles for the second, and it's all safe for it. Smile came across. They've enjoyed their time. When you look at how Sri Lanka.
They will.
Yet again, 2 for.
Access the cap on the onside. Indian skipper out for 10.
Finish the game. Series against Sri Lanka.
That the Indian team will be happy.